the mistakes I've made in my transformation so that you don't have to.
And before we get into that, make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos.
I've been where you are now, dissatisfied with my physique, eating healthily, going to the gym, doing cardio, thinking I'm doing everything right, but I didn't look or feel how I wanted to. I'd seen the lean, toned bodies online, and that's what I wanted to achieve. I tried diets, I tried doing more, I tried eating less, but I couldn't get anything to stick until I did a 13-week transformation, and I went in on it. In 13 weeks, I'd lost nearly 10 kilos. Now, as someone who wasn't overweight to begin with, that's some pretty quick fat loss. But it's no wonder when at the end of those 13 weeks, I was eating 1,300 calories. So not only did I lose 10 kilos, I also lost my menstrual cycle. I was cold all the time, and I was obsessed with not losing this body that I'd worked so hard to achieve. In the pursuit of this physique, I wrecked my hormonal health. And I developed a disordered relationship with food. I had all these food rules and restrictions, like I couldn't eat carbohydrates unless I trained legs. I had anxiety going out for a meal. So I'd either massively restrict ahead of going out for the meal, or I would just see it as an opportunity to overeat and then get back to my diet the next day. Didn't enjoy training. I was out of control with my food, but I couldn't stop because I couldn't lose this body. See, the thing is, when fat loss is all that you can think about, you lose sight of the bigger picture, actually feeling good too. This is why I coach strength and fitness and setting bigger goals alongside fat loss. This is why my clients work on more than just dropping kilos, because if it becomes the sole focus, everything is attached to that end goal. So how did I get out of it? Losing my period was pretty significant for me. I knew it wasn't a good sign, and I cared what that would mean for my future fertility and my bone health, so I had to start doing less. I had to start eating more. And within several months, my cycle resumed. I made a promise to myself that I would never let that happen again. And when I started coaching, I knew I never wanted my clients to experience that either. So I switched my focus. I didn't think about fat loss for a really long time. I just focused on building my strength in the gym and had purely performance-based goals. I gained a little body fat, but I also gained a lot of strength and built a really solid base of muscle. But then I hit another mistake. At the time, I was a PT, I was doing a lot of hours, and I co-owned a gym. I was working so much that I wasn't prioritizing me. I'd get my training done, but I'd eat for convenience. I was over-caffeinated, and I just wasn't looking after myself. It doesn't matter how much you exercise if you're not fueling or recovering correctly, because that also means you won't look and feel your best either. So what does a successful approach actually look like? For the past 18 months, I've been focusing on both my strength and my fitness, but I'm also fueling well and prioritizing how I feel. And you know what? My physique has been the best ever, and it's constantly improving. I'm now on a mission to be in the best shape of my life, even better than when I was in my 20s, both physically and mentally. And I can help you do the same. So what does that look like? A combination of strength training and then running for my cardio fitness. Prioritizing foods that make me feel good. Plenty of protein, fruits, vegetables, complex carbohydrates. I make sure I'm eating enough, but I minimize snacking, which you don't need to do when you're eating correctly at your meals anyway, but it also helps manage my calorie intake. I get outside as much as possible for my headspace, and I make sure rest and recovery is a priority. It doesn't need to be complicated. You just have to decide that you want to feel your best, are ready to set the standard and show up. Fat loss done correctly is what I care about for my clients. They all drop kilos, but their strength improves, their fitness improves, and their confidence improves too. I've created a 7-day email course. Break the cycle, fat loss that finally feels right. Click the link below to access this for free. And make sure you like and subscribe for more info on how you can look and feel your best too.